Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Star Ocean Comics, the great guy. Okay, my original character, who's a lot like me. He actually, he can basically make sonic blasts happen. If they basically class his hands or something, he can amplify that to actually cause damage. He can actually knock someone back or cause damage to things. He can clap. He can slap things. He can use his kung fu. Okay, of course, a lot of my characters that I'm going to make for Star Wars until the end of the time, expanded universe, are going to know kung fu because of course I know kung fu, so I can be able to actually do that. Trickle it down to them, find the stuff that they like, that would work for them as their characters and different things. It's gonna be great. Anyway, they mess around and are like, okay, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do this stuff. There's a lock. There's that part where him and Maria Trador, the Maria Trador, are trapped in the same, trapped in prison. All right, there's a lock that Maria Trador cannot open. With her powers, she tries to do it because she can't, because her powers are light based or power based, basically. She can't charge it up because it's a crystal lock. It's like a diamond lock. If she tries to charge it up, it's not going to work. Charge it with power, it's not going to work because it'll just dissipate go right through the thing and not do anything. So she's stuck in this cell. The great guy is throwing, is basically putting the cell to, and basically together they have to work together to figure out how to actually, destroy that crystal lock and get out, and the way that the great guy figures out he can do it is by singing to it. Now, of course, if it was a normal guy, that would be really, that'd be like, okay, he's finally snapped. Oh well, it was nice, that's the way it is, I guess. You're stuck in prison. You give up all hope. Might as well just but no, the great guy, that's his most powerful ability. As someone with the symbological genetics power of sonic vibration, yes, singing is his most powerful ability. So basically, he sings a line from. Let's keep working. A line from what I'm gonna call. I'm trying not to get in trouble by certain people, so I gotta call this the opera phantom. The opera phantom. Basically, the song is called Night Music. Okay, get the hint I'm trying to give you. The song is called Night Music, and it goes basically the small part I'm gonna sing is let your soul take you where you long to be. It's like he does that. Eventually, that lock cracks. It's a crystal lock. Okay, it's made of diamond, and it can't be smashed or anything. It's one of the hardest things ever. But sonic vibration eventually will cracks it. Okay, that's what he does, and basically that's gonna be his finishing move for when I put him in Mugen. Okay, because that's his thing. He's going to sing his song, and I'm gonna actually be able to sing that as well. And it's going to be like getting again emo power, but it's it's singing, But with him, it's singing, instead of the emo power or the emo laser, it's him singing. So are we good? Are we good on that one? I think we're pretty good. Got it colored in. You got it colored in. Homegirl, with her really short leg. I am so sorry, everybody. Is there any way we can copy that? Can we make that longer? No erasing. Duplicate? No, duplicate the picture. No, delete. Oh crap, no. What are the find sprite? No, nope. Yeah, this is not. What is this? Can this help me? Rotate, align, resize. Oh, no, never mind. Let's just say that's a mistake. Something that we made a mistake about, and we'll fix that eventually. Let's go. Now, yeah, and basically this is his mother. That's why he's all embarrassed about it. His mother is wearing a 1980s aerobics, one of those 1980s aerobic swimsuits, basically with the leg the leg warmers. She doesn't use leg warmers. Without the leg warmers, she would use leg warmers, but she doesn't. She sometimes likes not to. So basically, yeah, and she's basically joining him to fight a little bit. So she basically comes in, does one of her ballet themed attacks, and then leaves. That's basically it. His father knows Etymological genetics. No, not, his father was killed. Okay, so maybe they are actually the clones. Yes, again, expanded universe. The Collector, the first clone he ever made. Because the Vendini are going to be big into cloning, like Stormtrooper type cloning. Making perfect, really good clones of things to sell and to have work as slave labor all over the place. It's going to be pretty crazy stuff, a lot of cool morality issues and things. And basically, but that's normal Vendini stuff. They do Stormtrooper cloning, basically having not soldiers. They have volunteer Vendini soldiers, but they have and battle bots, and they love their robots. But they have their let's see, what's it called? The slave labor, the factory workers, a lot of the people, not certain things. Some pets, actually, Vendini pets, and they have pet humanoids, basically. It's pretty crazy stuff, but that's the way it is, and it's like, yeah, what you gonna do? You can't do anything because they're not, natural born creatures. They are artificially created in Vendini factories, so it's like you can't do anything. The government, funds it, and the Vendini government funds it because, of course, they're kind of an evil government, but still. Yeah, funded. But that's the issue. That's normal Vendini stuff. Okay? The Collector was one of those scientists, one of the best of all, but he made a mistake. Started doing crazy other stuff that was even worse. It was even crazier than what they were doing. One of their biggest rules is not to clone anyone who has recently died, because if you clone someone who's recently died and someone sees it and they'll be like, "Oh crap, what the heck? What have you done?" That would be like, "Oh no, they know about our cloning, they know about this other stuff, they know about this. That's bad news." And so the first who he calls his number one was a clone of Dr. Lion-God, Fate's father. The DNA was right there in the place where the Vendini were. He was like, they went to investigate it, and it was like, okay, find out what we can find. And he found it, or he found out where that was, went over there, found it, grabbed it, because he's like, well, maybe Dr. Lion-God's DNA, or maybe he saw Fate's DNA. I'm trying to figure out how that works. He saw Fate's DNA, and he thought Fate's DNA might be on there, but it wasn't. But he found Dr. Lion-God's DNA. Like, I could use this, So he basically super soldiered the heck out of this guy. Basically giving him Clausian DNA, so he's like it's as strong as a Clausian. So he's like Captain America with a sword, like that, a big old fake sword like that. But yeah, think of Captain America with a sword like that, instead of a shield. And it basically means that anybody who is not, very, very good or very careful, or has Wolverine healing abilities or something, will probably get really hurt very quickly. very quickly, because they basically, it's just a lot of stuff. And he's basically the clone of Dr. Lion-God is angry and sad because he has memories of his life as Fate's father and his son and his death. He remembers. Basically, it doesn't. He remembers up to the moment of it, of course, because that's you don't remember. The lights go out just like the lights go out, but still he remembers that stuff because it's magical cloning. So it's like he remembers it, and it's like Fate's father is dead. If I go anywhere near Fate, that will just mess him up bad. He will not accept me as no, that's the thing. He will not accept me as his father. There was a huge mistake. There's nothing for me to do but obey this guy who wants me to go and get this, basic people for him to clone. Also, it's like, people are still alive. Again, it's kind of tough to basically, that's another law. Again, the rule that he broke, that the Collector broke. You cannot, get someone, well, at least not anyone famous. Okay. Fate Lion-God, if you grab Fate Lion-God or Maria Trador, and you cloned them, that would be bad news because then it's like you have a clone of Maria Trador. Oh my God, clone of Fate Lion-God. Oh, they reverse engineered our weapon. They would say, the Federation would say, oh my gosh, what are you gonna do? That would be bad news. Also, of course, but here's another deal. This makes the Vendini more human. This is something that makes the Vendini more human. Well, more like actual real people. They believe that Dr. Lion-God's death was a huge victory for them. And they also believe that Fate and Maria and any other person who is symbiotically genetically enhanced is basically a Federation human weapon of mass destruction. Basically, that's what they think. That's what they think. That they're basically terrorists and weapons at the same time, and they are monsters, and it's the worst thing ever for them. Because yeah, Fate did destroy a Vendini cruise ship. I called them a cruise ship because they look kind of like little weird red cruise ships flying through the sky. So, but so it's like, yeah, he destroyed it. He got freaked out when he found out that all this stuff that happened, the game up to that point, was his fault. The Venini were after him. His dad and mom got kidnapped. Sophia got lost. All kinds of stuff happened because people are being blown up on this battlefield by the Vendini photon torpedoes. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is all my fault. This is all my fault. Angel wings come out of his back. A giant space laser. I think Angel and a giant shot. Angel. That's the kind of weird thing. It's kind of too complicated. Too complicated. Continue working. Too complicated. Okay, I can't really do anything about this. Yes, I have to paste him. I have to paste his picture. Like I make a picture of him running and paste it over Maria Trador. But that's a small issue. We'll deal with that. Now we got ourselves Sophia. Using her magic wand to basically roast the enemy alive. There we go. Yeah, it's like basically a little bit of a humor, dark humor with that, because basically it's like I have my happy magic wand, die, flamethrower, just like monsters like they get hit like on Power Rangers. You see like the fire go by them, and then like they hit, the sparks fly off, and they're like you're like, wee, lightning, stuff like that, And this going to be so awesome with Celine. When I finally get to Celine Jules from Star Wars Second Story, well, I'll figure out how to make her awesome. But still, I'm gonna, of course. Oh yeah, Star Wars Second Story comic eventually will be coming. of course. If I'm doing a comic of Star Wars till the end of time, you better believe I'm doing a comic of Star Wars Second Story, because I like that one better. So, oh yeah, continue. So she's roasting enemy alive. It kind of counts as a hit, a big hit. That's one of the hits. Well, it is. And so that's the way it works. So continue. Maria Trador, our old design, because I have a new design coming up, and so she's basically just hamming it up real nice. She basically appears in front of Fate, and then shoots the gun. Of course, that's the fireball. Unfortunately, I gotta make this gun bigger. I gotta make this gun bigger. Make it bigger. Okay, I can do that easily, I think, by doing that. This is tough. It's hard to see from here. Come on, oh, that's better. That's better. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this gun huge or bigger. Because what happens is the fireball will go on top of the gun. Will come from on top of the gun, and that doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm gonna make it like instead of a gun, like a normal gun, it's a fireball gun. Okay, or something. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll recognize intricacy. Oh, look at this. This is surgical. Come on, get the right pixels. Get the right. Come on, you can do this. No. Okay. No. I was trying to do that thing where you can move the track. You try to move the trackball of the mouse with your finger. It's not really. This is more intricate. You need to just barely tap the mouse, so it'll just do its job like it's supposed to. And it's like, what the heck? I can get rid of this top of this gun. If I get rid of the top of this gun, if I just make it like a one weird looking gun. Maybe that'll work better, well, I guess. Well, cool thing, yeah. So basically, yesterday was pretty crazy, But I was dancing and singing and doing all kinds of stuff to try to keep my mind off of freaking out about whatever. And it was like really, really crazy. But eventually, I was able to hang out here with you nice people and basically work with stuff. I might just get rid of the whole gun. I don't know. Yeah, I might just get rid of the whole gun and just be like, yeah, it's a weird giant white thing. Heck yeah. It's a weird giant white thing. Or not the handle. There we go. So yeah, this thing messes around, and yeah, it's a weird giant white thing. So yeah, special gun. Those fireballs. Enjoy. There you go. And that gets them over all of them. No, it doesn't. Is that a bigger? It's bigger. The bigger the erasure. Oh, Dear sweet Lord, that is cool. I'm getting rid of that gun, putting the pencil back, or not. Is there a bigger pencil? Can we change the pencil size? No? Okay, fine. you know, no, this isn't. If they combine, oh my goodness, if they combine Fighter Factory with, say, Windows Paint, then that would be so great. Please combine Fighter Factory with Windows Paint. And maybe throw the GIMP in there too, a Photoshop program in there too. That would be great. Then that'd be a real Fighter Factory, or more of a Fighter Factory. Thank you. Let's go. So it's like, oh my gosh, you know. So basically, yeah, there's gonna be some crazy stuff about the Vendini. Basically, you know, seeing things from the Vendini side is gonna be so great. The Vendini are actually gonna be more than just basically Romulans. The issue with Romulans were that they were, of course, just evil jerks that wanted to just mess everything up so that they could, you know, get more powerful and whatnot. That was the issue with them, and that's the Vendini looked like, you know. And then don't even get started about the Aldians. The Aldians, ugh. Those Aldians, man. We're supposed to meet here. We're supposed to meet here, so I'm meeting here. Okay, 7:27. Okay, good. Okay. If she got off choir practice, I'm thinking about my mom. She said told me to meet here. And, she can't really call me because I don't have any minutes on my phone anymore. Ran out of them. Used my last text message to tell my taxi driver when I would get off work today. You know. So it was like, oh my goodness, this is like harrowing because it was like, okay, I gotta say this right. I gotta also say I can't get any text messages. If you need to call me, you know, anymore, you know, call the store, the restaurant's phone, please, because I can't do anything. I can't do anything like that. So it's like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I gotta get those. It's a gun that shoots fireballs. Yeah, gun that shoots fireballs. Boy, oh boy. Wait, cut. Can I cut and paste? How does cut work? Cut what? Can we select? Can we select, please? No. No. Not delete. Oh, cut the. Find it. I don't know what that is, guy. So much about this thing that is so crazy. In fact, I gotta go. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm going to leave. Yes. Yes. We're not going to color that. Change the gun's color. Okay, we're not gonna do that. That was a mistake. But hopefully I undid it by not saving that. So we're gonna try again. That was what you call a game over, folks. That's what you call a game over. Oh, actually, more of a reset. We reset the game because it was like it didn't work. It was like we messed up. That's how it works in this game. The game of Mugen creation. Yeah, you messed up, you reset the game, and you do it again. Oh my goodness. Not like he died, you know, like our guys died or anything, but it's like, if I save this, it's not gonna work. So get out of here. Look, now the computer's gonna take a little while to load. Hurry up and load. But you know, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I was super tired, but I stayed up till 4 in the morning to finish up working on Fate's pictures and stuff. You know, collision boxes and whatnot. And I was like, oh, you know. But it was 4 in the morning. You know, basically I have like let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 5 hours of sleep. I was gonna have 5 hours of sleep. And it was going to be really, you know, but you know, it was some stuff, and even fire sleep and stuff, and it was going to be some crazy stuff. But I had to get up and I go have my mom does, you know, get some more stuff over and do other stuff. But I was like, you know, I don't care. I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier having, you know, gone until I could not focus my eyelid, my pupils on the screen. I couldn't go that far. I could not. I was so glad I went that far because it was actually fun. It was unlike the other stuff we had to deal with. This is actually fun to me. So it was like, yeah, you know, I stayed up so late that it was hard to see. Okay, I could not see very well. I was, you know, basically couldn't see very well, that well at all. I couldn't really keep my eyes open like they need to be, you know. So it was just like when I was feeling like crap. But I finished Fate. Collision boxes. And okay, what? That's still there. Okay, we did. That's what happened. That's what happened. We reset the game. Oh, that's the thing. We reset the game, so now we gotta deal with all this again. So here we go. We're gonna click on this invisible color. But we're gonna do this proper. Okay? No, give me the pencil. This is something. Okay, but it's not the best for actual coloration. But it is better than some things. Sorry, Boo Character Maker. You were great, but you know, this is better. Sweet. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Continue to do this, Blade Fury, this thing. Oh yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube, DeviantArt, especially your first video, and House on 2006 and on DeviantArt. I will redo that series eventually, but I got so many other series to do. There's a lot of cool stuff going to go on DeviantArt very soon, and the most advanced to do with Star Ocean. So see you next time. Also on to YouTube, Final Fantasy X. I will be getting back to that eventually to beat the game.